Automatic assumptions are bad. I already made a video about falling for leaks and getting your hopes up over things that aren't 100% confirmed, but now let's talk about something else. I'm gonna limit this short video into talking about two different types of people. Type number one, the people that are really into Modern Warfare 2019, and ever since Modern Warfare 2019's life cycle ended, they've been excited for, you guessed it, a new entry in the Modern Warfare series. I have read so many comments and chat posts and tweets from people I know loved Modern Warfare who are just waiting for more Modern Warfare. I fit more into this category, but we have to make sure we aren't kidding ourselves. You might think, well, I don't fall for stupid leaks, I don't get my hopes up. Just the act of waiting patiently for the next Infinity Ward COD game places an expectation on it to be just better than the COD game that came before it. And in this case, the 3 COD games that came before it. I imagine that if you've been waiting for Modern Warfare 2 since the end of Modern Warfare 2019's life cycle, you're hoping it's going to be better than MW, better than Cold War, and better than Vanguard. You're expecting more detail, more realism, better graphics, better netcode, better balance, less campers. I don't know what you're expecting, but be careful, because if you've been waiting this whole time, that in and of itself is an expectation. Acting like Modern Warfare 2019 is infallible because, oh my god, its graphics are pretty and it's full of detail, and oh, the guns just feel so real. I mean, again, those are things I love too, but Modern Warfare 2019 had massive pacing and balancing issues. And honestly, part of me would kill for a Call of Duty game that has the pacing of Cold War, but the detail and feel of Modern Warfare 2019. So basically a game that doesn't feel wooden, outdated, and clunky, but actually has good consistent pacing despite really boring maps. I honestly wouldn't mind. And that's the headspace I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to think of all of the things Modern Warfare 2 might be, and then figure out where that would cross the line into I'm not willing to play that, and where it would cross the line into that's my absolute Call of Duty wet dream. Try to run through your mind the different types of maps it could have, the different types of weapons it could have, how they could change Gunsmith, and try not to stick to one image in your mind for what the game could be, and try not to fantasize about your ideal Call of Duty too much. I mean, a list of things you want is fine, but again, guard your mind a little bit, because we don't want an expectations issue. Now, the other group of people this video is about are the people that didn't like Modern Warfare 2019, and from what I can tell by their Twitter pages, and they're probably just looking for interactions by being edgy or demonstrative, but look, I see you guys already shitting on the next Modern Warfare, acting like Infinity Ward's going to screw the pooch again, and all of the bad things about Modern Warfare 2019 are going to be doubled down on in Modern Warfare 2. I know Modern Warfare 2019 was popular, it sold well, it had a lot of players, a huge amount of retention, even after its life cycle, but I don't think Infinity Ward is willing to make the exact same mistakes it made. In fact, part of me wouldn't be surprised if they kept some of the major issues in Modern Warfare 2019 just so that they could remove them in Modern Warfare 2 and get everybody excited. Like, hey, look, here's a normal mini-map and a ghost perk that only works when you're moving, and suppressors aren't overpowered anymore. Look, we've nerfed claymores and we have score streaks instead of kill streaks. Isn't that awesome? It's more likely that they're going to do that than to just double down on all of the things people complained about. Because the things people complained about didn't do much for the people that liked the game. I don't think the people that liked Modern Warfare would have suddenly hated it if the ghost perk was nerfed and if score streaks were added instead of kill streaks. I don't think that it would have been a radical change. I think the fans of the game would have remained fans of the game, but the people that didn't like it would have maybe got back into it. So that's what I think they're gonna do with Modern Warfare 2. To summarize that again, I don't think the negative attributes of Modern Warfare were the reasons it had fans. I think the fans were sort of there either in spite of them or because they didn't notice them, because some people genuinely just don't care about that kind of stuff, and Lord, I envy that mind. This video is about being overhyped or being an early hater. It's just unnecessary, it adds nothing to the discourse, and what perplexes me about it and why I'm making a video about this is that I just can't understand how you could be niche enough to be in the realm of the internet where people are making videos like this, but still so uninterested in the community that you would waste everybody's time by posting unnecessary, stupid garbage. Let me put that more elegantly. If you decide early on that you're gonna shit on the game and make fun of it for being an Infinity Ward game, then you might have a little bit of ego tied up in your public opinion of the game once it comes out. Basically, you get to say, this game's gonna be bad, and when it comes out, you don't really want to find the good in it. You can't really open your mind to it. You can't adapt to it. You can't learn it. You can't adjust to it. You're just stuck. I think some people genuinely don't like Black Ops Cold War for a detailed, well thought out list of reasons, and other people just don't like it because it isn't Modern Warfare, and I'm sorry, that's such a weak take. It doesn't add anything to the conversation. I've seen this cognitive dissonance firsthand live while streaming. I've been going on aggressive tears in Modern Warfare, running around a large map with an SMG, going on streaks, while being told the game is nothing but campers and the only way to win is to camp, while I'm absolutely decimating an enemy team by running around. And then, while facing a team of campers in Black Ops Cold War, I've had people argue with me that nobody camps in Black Ops Cold War because it's impossible to, because it isn't like Modern Warfare and the maps don't allow for it. When I've played against entire teams of people that utilize every symmetrical head glitch with DMRs, LMGs, and sniper rifles, making the game woefully unfun. In fact, one of my last matches of Cold War, I went up against multiple shotgun using corner campers. It was great. Basically, you can camp in every Call of Duty game and you can bust campers in any Call of Duty game, and I'm sorry that some games make that harder in one way or easier in another, but it is absolutely mind-boggling to see that cognitive dissonance play out in my chat live. I remember my friend and I being told that nobody camps in Black Ops Cold War, and we were just laughing because every time we rounded a corner, there was like a 50-50 chance somebody was either sitting in a corner or holding down a head glitch or prone on a staircase with an M16, and it was just miserable. It's sort of a niche example, and I know that is sort of subjective when it comes down to who you're playing against, and different games allowing for different things is the real issue, but what I'm saying is, it's difficult to deal with people that are that stuck. That are so stuck that they can't see the flaws in their favorites, and they can't see some favorites within the flaws. Your preconceived notions are a bore to read. I don't care if you think that Infinity Ward is going to cure boredom for the next 2 years with their next entry in the series. And I really don't care if you've already written off a game we haven't even seen a screenshot of yet. You all bore me. And since I'm so important, I'm so relevant, you really should be concerned about whether or not your opinions about a video game have bored me, because I'm very important. Either way, I think something else is important. Your ass. And your ass needs to be in an eWin racing gaming chair. I have one, they sent me one. I absolutely adore it. I reviewed it on this channel, and if you want to look at it for yourself, there are links to my actual chair I'm sitting in right now, as well as a link to their homepage. If you use code 1boom20, you save 20%, and you get yourself a sexy gaming chair while supporting this channel and giving me a little kickback. Thank you so much for coming out. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.